John won't sit on the riverbank anymore. He won't tell any more fish tales about the one that got away. He won't cast his lines again, and though his creel may be empty, our eyes today are filled with tears and our hearts with sadness. I believe John would be surprised if he saw so many people gathered to mourn his passing. He was, after all, a quiet man. He liked the solitude of fishing. He liked to be one with nature. It wouldn't even occur to him that he was this popular and that he would be missed so much. Yet the very fact that so many have gathered to celebrate his life said much more about him and the kind of life he led than mere words. John, you see, did so many good deeds by stealth. He never advertised the fact that he helped so many people in so many different ways. He never talked about his numerous acts of kindness, but I believe that almost everyone here has been at the receiving end of that kindness and generosity. He may have loaned you a book that was especially relevant to your life. You see, John was a great reader and loved to share the treasure he had found. He may have helped you fix your car. You know, he'd do anything to an engine. He might have been a colleague of yours and helped you with a project, or perhaps stayed late to help you catch up on the extra workload. He might have said a quiet word of appreciation that meant a lot to you or touched your heart. One thing he did not do is sing at our parties. John was tone deaf, and he could not carry a tune in a bucket, but he whistled all the time. He often said that he had been given one gift he would have liked to have been able to sing. He found great pleasure, I know, in the songs of the birds and the sounds of the brooks and the streams. He loved children and they loved him. This shy man had no trouble at all conversing with a 4-year-old. Children, you see, are the best judges of character. They might not be able to say names or words like decency and honor, but they know that John was a good man. Today, we all mourn him. His family will, of course, miss him most of all, and I will miss a brother and a friend. His family can take comfort in the fact that so many others also will miss him for many different reasons. His family knew he was well respected, but it is also gratifying to see how many others would genuinely miss John, me especially. I will miss a fountain of general knowledge. If I ever needed to know anything, there was always a good chance that John would know the answer or make up a believable one. I will miss him on the walks because John was a great walker, and his knowledge of the countryside and its history made hikes such a pleasure. I will miss him most as a friend because good friends like John don't happen often in a lifetime. I am blessed just to have known him. Somebody as attentive to nature as he was knew that there was always another spring around the corner. Every time I look at the ripples on the lake, I will think of John and the memory that will bring sadness. Then like the spring, that will bring new gladness. Christ, as we know, called the fishermen to follow him. Today, I am sure that John has taken his place with the apostles. And now I would like to read a poem dedicated to John. Just as the mist rises, then vanishes way down the stream, John too has come and then left us. Today it seemed like a dream, that he was so much a part of our lives, that he lived and loved as we do. Now he has left our hearts in his home, like the fish that a fisherman threw into the stream to go on its way, and that is what John is doing today. To a bright new world, see the sun glitter as he drills from sight through our tears of glitter. We knew that he, like the salmon's leap, will always be there in our memories deep.